Hey my loves. As you know, my name is Kianti Ayshea and this is Blue Aura Healing Guidance and Tarot. This is going to be a reading for all of our Divine Feminines. Alright, so all of our DF, Empress, High Priestess energy only. If you in any way at all identify as a Divine Masculine, hunty, you can go ahead and get at, because this reading right now is not for you. Not for you. Not for you. Not for you. All right. Let us go ahead, y'all. Let us see what these messages are that Spirit has here for you on today. As always, I'll tell you, please do keep in mind that these are general messages. Only take what resonates with you and leave the rest. If you know for a fact it's not your story, don't try to force it. Only take what resonates with you, and again, leave the rest. Not everything's going to resonate with everybody, y'all. If this is not your reading, that's okay. Just go and check out another reading here on the channel or another reader in general on YouTube, honey. We want you to get the work that you need. We want you to get the assistance, the clarity, the whatever it is that you need. All right, so let us go ahead and see what those messages be about. All right, thank you, Spirit. What are the messages? Happy Sunday, y'all. What are y'all cooking? What's on the menu, beloved? What's on the menu, beloved? All right. Whoop. We have, I hope to have a future with you one day. Oh, hope to have a future with you one day. Person is coming cute from the rip, honey. All right. We have, I'm so in love with you. You are so perfect to me. Okay. They think that you're perfect, honey, in every which way. If you don't feel like you're perfect, well, they feel like you're perfect for them, okay? Perfectly imperfect, perfectly flawed. It says, please give me a second chance. Oh, this person is like, all right, I messed this up and I need to fix it immediately. All right, they want to work on this immediately. Child, the thought of you drives me crazy. They love everything about you, beloved. Okay, let's see. We have, I'm always here for you. This is sweet. This is sweet. I love you so much no matter what. Aw, so it's like you come back, amazing. If you don't, but I still love you. You know, it's that type energy. Underline it here. Whew, I never want to see you again. You hurt me. You know what I'm getting? You ain't off this, okay? I feel like you ain't off this at all. This person is like, I love you, come back, let's have a second chance. You said, I don't ever want to see you again. You hurt me. So, you know, it's one of those things. My Blue, go to your auntie house. All right, your intuition is telling you that this person wants a relationship with you, but the thing is, do you want a relationship with this person? Now that everything is all said and done, now that whatever has happened has occurred, child, do you still want it? I feel like this person hid behind a mask for so long. They hid their true feelings, their true intentions, everything. And you're like, how do I know that this is any different? Person is even right now hiding behind fake profile just to be close to you, just to talk to you, just to get a response from you because you're not saying anything. Person feels like you feel like home. You are their soul's home, their heart's home. All right. Thank you, Spirit. What are the messages? We have anxiety. Sheesh. This person is a little bit stressed, a little bit depressed right now. Okay. You look at them like they're a snake. So yeah, that's making them depressed. They like, how can I change this? How can I show this person that we're friends? I was just about to say pre-shuffle here on my deck, right? It says our friendship means everything to me. I would never ruin that by breaking your trust. You don't trust them. They feel like they have done nothing to break your trust. We have legal matters here. This person could have been dealing with something and maybe they didn't tell you about it, but they weren't allowed to tell you about it. For anybody who's been in the middle of any legal situation or has ever had a case or anything like that, you are not supposed to talk about it. You're not supposed to talk about it with your most favorite person in the world, with your bishop. Nobody. You ain't supposed to talk about it at all. So the person perhaps didn't say anything and you looked at it like, well, you're lying to me or you're omitting things. And that's not necessarily true. Your intuition. That's exactly what it is. This person was going through something that they could not talk to you about. It wasn't that they didn't want you to know. It's that they could not talk to you about it. Okay. That's what I'm getting. Aww. We have proposal. Yeah. This person wants to be with you. Okay. They want to make a love offer. Engagement, agreement, wish come true. They feel like you are their wish fulfillment, beloved. They're ready to take a chance. They want you to take a chance on them. It says, please give me a second chance. Take a chance, risk, leap of faith, strategy. Trust me, I didn't tell you because I wasn't able to tell you. Not because I don't want you, not because I don't love you, okay? I know y'all be so sick of me with them awes. Yeah, the secret crush, see? So it's like they kept their feelings hidden because they couldn't tell you what was going on. Not because, you know, they didn't want to. Yeah, see, finances and wedding. If they would have told you, you understand? I feel like maybe they would have had to pay more. You know what I'm saying? Perhaps they had something set up where it was like, in the event that you were unfaithful, or in the event that you started falling in love with somebody else, you have to pay me more, or something like that. Child. You could have thought it was strictly sexual. You could have thought it was nothing else. Incorrect. Okay? Incorrect. Now this person's sitting here longing for you. Child. You said, I am not your sex toy. I'm not your plaything. Okay? All right, let us see. But they really love you though. Not no games. Not no jokes. Obstacles. Unhealed wounds are blocking forward movement. Okay? We ain't hear no movement all day, by the way. But now that I'm working, of course, you should know how that goes. Unhealed wounds are blocking forward movement. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. What are the messages? All right. We have different pages. Yep. You thought, okay, well, we're just on different pages. I want something serious. You want sex. This is not that. Sorry. All right. Release. Radical acceptance and surrender can help you let go. IDK, my BFF Jill. You were not on different pages. The attraction you feel is mutual. Yeah. You were not on different pages at all, my love. Okay. Vulnerability. You can be completely open with this person. Perhaps you completely shut down and you didn't even say how you feel about what you thought. You just thought it and moved on. You're like, I never want to see you again. You hurt me. I'm over it. Who cares? You know? Beloved, you care. Okay. That's who cares. Release. You might be trying to let them go. It's not working. All right. It's not working. Ask me how I know it's not working. Because you here, boo. You here watching me, watching this. It's not working. You tried to get over them. It's not working, huh? I don't think you're meant to get over them. I'm going to just tell you right now. We got leap of faith. And that's here twice. Let's just be clear. All right. It says roll the dice. Take a chance. Risk. Leap of faith. Strategy. Leap of faith. Okay, so if it's one thing for sure, two things for certain, spirit is loud when spirit is giving clear direction. Okay, it's not like, oh, I don't know what spirit is saying. Yes, you do. It's right in front of you. Trust your intuition. All right, but your ego, okay, would like to be like, no, we was on different pages and they was just using me. No, they were not. They could not talk to you about everything. And now that they're done with that, they're going to be able to express everything to you. But if I feel like a person is not even willing to hear me out, I myself may start questioning, damn, do you even love me for real? So be mindful of that because yes, you love this person. Yes, you care about them. But think about how that might seem. It might look like you don't. Okay, so just be mindful. Underlying energy, new love. A new love or recommitment to love is developing. Yes, they want to get back on track. I don't know where I'm going to put this at. I'm going to put this like this right now. They want to get back on track. Okay, they want to see things progress between the two of you. Two of Wands and a 10 of Cups. So you will have that choice. When this person comes to you and they say, feminine, this is what I want. You're always what I wanted. Let's move forward. You have that choice. You can say, oh, baby, yes, it's what I've been waiting on. Let's do the darn thing. Or you can say, absolutely not. You're a snake. Get away from me. Never would I ever. You know, something like that. Okay, but it's totally up to you. Yeah, some of you feel like this person was lying. They was being deceptive. I don't know if they was being deceptive, but they surely was not telling you everything. And it seems as if they were not telling you because they could not. Not because they did not want to. All right. Whatever they did tell you was the absolute truth. They could have already known too that whoever they were with, the relationship was over. But the person was trying to hold on. I just saw the 10 of Pentacles, the 10 of Swords and the 4 of Pentacles. So it's like whoever they were with, they already knew it was over. A lot of the time when you're with somebody and a relationship is done, you know it's done before you actually be done with it. You know what I mean? Like, you know, they know, everybody know that it's done. But there could have been this last like fighting chance of the other person, you know, like let's give it our all. Let's do everything that we were supposed to be doing that we wasn't doing, and let's see how this works. And the person did that and it just did not work out or something. Okay. Now they're stressed and worried about what you think and how you feel. Meanwhile, they just couldn't tell you because of legal situations. Well, okay, let's see. Messages for feminine. 3 of Wands, okay? Person's going to be coming towards you. They're building up their confidence, working up their nerve. The Moon. Yeah, they're working up their nerve to come towards you and speak truth. Okay, because again, with the anxiety and the fear, because of misconception and misunderstanding, the Moon, and not everything is as it appears to be. You think that I don't want this. Meanwhile, you're walking away from me, but maybe that's what the other person wanted after all. Maybe that's why they prolonged the separation or the divorce after all. Because if I do that, then this person that I know you want to be with is going to end up walking away from you. But ultimately, we both know this is done. But I'm going to drag it out till I can't drag it out no more. So that the other person just leaves you alone. That's what's going on here. Yep, and here's the 10 of Pentacles. Meanwhile, they want to be with you. Now the person is feeling like they messed this up. They're feeling heartbroken, feeling a lot of grief, honey. Focusing on all the negatives because, well, what positives are there to focus on about this situation? I'm available now to love you the way that I want to love you. And you don't want it anymore. You know, it's that type of energy. Sheesh. Okay, like I've been wanting to love you down. I couldn't. Now I can, and you don't want it no more, or something like that. We have the 8 of Wands here and the 10 of Cups, but they are praying for a communication that allows for progressive movement. Okay, like they don't want the two of you to just be at a standstill, or they don't want this situation to completely die off. You know, they care about you a lot, and they really want to be with you. Okay. But again, you can't force people to do things, and that includes you, you know. 10 of Pentacles. See, 10 of Pentacles and the 10 of Cups, they want it all with you. They had to end something else first. 10 of Swords. 7 of Cups, you felt like there was too much confusion, uncertainty, illusions, and things like that. But again, it's like smoke and mirrors. You know, it was intentionally done that way, y'all. I hope what I'm saying, if this is your story, it makes sense. I don't even have to say I hope it makes sense. Because if it's for you, you'll understand. It's a smoke and mirrors type situation. And if I didn't explain it clear enough, let me slow it down before I get a ticket. 2 people are together. The relationship is falling apart. One of them is ready to exit stage left because they feel like they've done everything. They're tapped out. The other person is like, no, I'm going to hold on. Especially if or when they know about someone else that they may be interested in or might have interest in them. So, oh no, let's do everything that we can. Let's give it this last fighting chance. Ultimately, they already knew it was over as well. But what they're doing is trying to prolong the separation, the split, the divorce, whatever, so that to you, it looks like, or to this person, whoever they are, it looks like, oh, nope, they don't want me. They don't care. They over there in la la land. They happy where they at. They good. I'm going to fall back. You fall back. Now the person is sitting up here miserable because, well, I just left that situation. I was already over it. Okay, so it's not like I left because of you. However, you was a nice asterisk. You was a nice bonus. You was a nice addition. You know what I mean? To my happy, it's like the ending was there, but the ending is not so bitter because there's someone sweet that I want. You know what I mean? Or something like that. So, child. This was all intentional too. Just to like drag their feet, slow it down, you know. Person was trying to end this for a really long time. Death card, yeah, they were trying to end this with this person for a really long time. They just kept dragging their feet. Kept dragging their feet. No, let's make it work. No, let's work on this. No, let's do this. They were trying to get to this Empress. They was like, first and foremost, this been done. Second of all, why are we doing the most now? You wasn't doing the most this whole time? Oh, it's because you think I'm trying to get to this Empress? And mind you, just for their sake, they couldn't say, yeah, this is who I'm trying to be with. This is who I'm trying to get to. This is what I'm trying to do. But that's the reality of the situation. It would have ultimately made it worse, though. You know, the person really wouldn't let go, you know. Ciao. We have the Sun card. You make this person so happy, it's not even funny. Okay. They feel like the two of you can have a very happy and prosperous life together. Very abundant life together. They don't want this to be over. Okay, they don't want it to be done. Underlying energy is the Knight of Cups. This person wants to come in and express their affection, express their love. They feel like you're the ideal person. Okay. We got proposal here twice. This person may have been wanting to propose to you for a really long time, but I can't propose to you if I'm already in something, or I can't propose to you if I'm wrapping something up. I need to let some grass grow in between the situations. You know, I shouldn't just jump from one thing to another. That's just realistic. That's practical. Okay? This person is definitely aiming to manifest a future with you, though. So they're working on that right now. If this person is meditating and doing different things like that, their intention is to manifest a future with you. Okay? So we have the Nine of Wands and the Hierophant, but you have this guard up with them, and they're praying that you put it down. Okay? They're praying that you put this guard down, that you let them back in, that you give them another chance. Three of Swords, they're so heartbroken without you, and they understand why you feel this way. They never meant to cause you any pain, let alone this amount of pain. Never, ever did they mean to make you feel this way. Okay, Eight of Pentacles, all they're focused on now is rebuilding the connection, working on things, putting the work in, you know, showing you that they're serious, okay, that they're not just talking. But the only way that'll happen is if you allow them another chance. Eight of Pentacles. This really hurt you. Like, you're doing everything in your power to gather your strength to even think about the person, let alone talk to them. Yeah, this really hurt you here. It made it seem like they weren't committed when really they are. We have the King of Cups. They're deeply in love with you. This is an emotionally intelligent person, so they're able to read you possibly better than you think. Okay, possibly better than you're able to read yourself if this is your true love. The Fool card, they want to have this brand new beginning with you. Page of Wands, there's going to be some sort of message that comes in, or several messages. I feel like this person has constantly been reaching out with this Eight of Wands. They're just not able to get through. So again, with the Five of Cups, they feel like, oh my gosh, you know, I messed this completely up. Or I messed this up completely, and what can I do now to fix it? Ace of Wands, yeah. How can I take this and transmute it into something else? How can we have victory? How can we overcome these obstacles and challenges? Okay, because remember, the first card was obstacles, unhealed wounds. So the wounds that they've caused from this has been an ongoing situation between you and this person for a really long time, whoever I'm talking to. So now that it's at this point, it's like, okay, I'm getting 7 years, 8 years, 10 years. It's been a long time. 7, 8, 9, 10. That's a long time. So anywhere between 7 and 10 years. That's a long time to be going through something with somebody and just feeling like you're waiting, or they're not interested, or they don't want you, or whatever. It's like, all right, enough of this already, you know? So you get to the point of you feeling Ten of Swords. You feeling ultimately betrayed. And like, if this person really loved you, then they wouldn't do this. So ultimately, what it leaves you feeling like is, damn, do you hate me? You know? Because why else would you put a person through that amount of pain over and over again? But, you know, again, it's the legal situation and what they can't say and how they can't move because they don't want to get themselves in no stuff. And you'll say to yourself, well, Blue, I wouldn't have told nobody. I wouldn't have did this. They don't know that. And they was just doing the right thing. So with the Ten of Wands, they felt very, very weighed down all the time because they wanted to talk to you about it. They just couldn't talk to you about it. If they would have, of course, it would have made the situation a lot easier. But would it? Because how many times have we witnessed that, guys? Let's think about this. How many times throughout history have you witnessed a man or a woman that's married or in a committed relationship that has a wandering eye, or that can't stay home, can't keep it home, and they go and dibble and dabble with other people, and they tell those people, oh, I'm going to leave her, or I'm going to leave him, and they never do? So a person telling you that doesn't mean you'll believe them. But if I don't say nothing to you along the lines and you just see through my actions what I went through or what is going on, then you'll believe me. See, it just took too long, all right? It took way too long, and that was, again, intentional. Whoever was dragging their feet, they did that on purpose. So we have the Eight of Wands, the Ten of Cups. Now, here's the thing. By all means, you should attempt to make your relationship work. But when you at the Ten of Swords point, there is no making it work. There's no making it work at the Ten of Swords point. But somebody just kept on going, kept on going, kept on going. And this is Ace of Swords, clarity, truth. They want to communicate and express everything to you. Not just about how I feel, because you should know that point, right? You should know that part by now. Not just about that, but the fact that there was a divorce, there was a separation, there was a split, all that going on. There was a breakup happening that the law was involved in because of whatever paperwork, documentation, contracts, etc. that these two were on together. and you could not have anything to do with it. You couldn't know about it. Nobody could. So this is going to offer a breakthrough. This is going to clear up a lot of the confusion, the chaos, and all that stuff that was going on in your head. It's going to make you feel so much better, so much lighter, to know that this person does love you and it wasn't just something you made up in your mind. This is a fated connection, y'all. This is destiny. I didn't even know the Wheel of Fortune was there. Okay? When something is meant to be, it will be. All right? I saw this video earlier, and let me put it to you this way. I'll just say this, okay? Whatever is God's will is God's will. People can have their own will if they like, but your will and God's will are two different things. What you should be praying for is that your will aligns with God's, okay? You should be praying that if your will is out of alignment with God's, that you're conformed back to God's will, because God's will is the best ultimately for you, right? I saw this video and it was just like, well, you know, Spirit is upset because Spirit has to keep changing the will. You think God is going to rewrite God's will because of you? That's not how that works. God doesn't work for us. That's not how that works. God is not about to say, oh, that's what you want? All right, let me edit this will right quick. That's not how it works. Whatever is in the will is what shall be done, period. That's how you know who knows God and who doesn't. Stop trying to make up your own version of what God is, okay? It's not how it works. All right? Yeah, that's demonic. Okay, let's be clear. But anyway, so yeah, I feel like this is a fated connection, y'all. Okay, so they just want you to take the chance. They're coming towards you. They're very determined, extremely driven, you know, to make this happen. I feel like they're ambitious, period, just by nature. All right, Six of Pentacles. They feel like you're a very kind person. You're somebody that is extremely powerful. You have a lot of control over yourself. You don't allow yourself to lose it over how you're feeling. Instead, you go within. You turn to God. You start soul searching. You do more research, different things like that, to really try to figure yourself out, your person out, the situation out, whatever it is that you're confused about, life out, you know? And they admire that about you, all right? Page of Pentacles. A lot of you are students, all right? You're always learning something new. You look at yourself as like a scholar of life. It's always something else to learn. It's always new information to gain, right? Wisdom to be, you know, to be gained or what have you. The Nine of Cups. You're this person's heart's desires and wish fulfillment, beloved. King of Cups. They love you so much. It's not even funny. Okay? And all they're wanting is a conversation. All they're wanting is the opportunity to prove themselves to you. And I'm not telling you you have to do it. I'm just telling you this is this is your love. But I'm not telling you what to do. That's up to you, beloved. I'm just here to do the reading. That's my job. I'm not here to tell you what to do. If you want to know what to do, pray about it. That's what I always tell you. The first thing I say is not, oh, book a reading with me. I don't say that. The first thing you should be doing is praying to God. That's what you should be doing. Then meditating on God's word and waiting for the response. Waiting for the direction. Readings are for confirmation, or sometimes to answer questions if you really are that distorted or you feel that confused at the time and you just, you know, can't pinpoint it. But that's it. That shouldn't be your first thing. You know what I mean? Not with you being as intuitive as you are. And by the way, your person knows how heartbroken you are over this. Okay? You can try to fake the funk all you want. And maybe you're not faking the funk. Maybe you are just a really happy person by nature. They know that. All right? Shout out to all the Hayokas, okay? Maybe you're just a really happy person by nature. You've been through so much. You're able to laugh at yourself. You're able to laugh at the things you've gone through because you learn from it. You're not somebody who gets embarrassed easily. It is what it is. It's life. We all here. We all live in it. So you got your heart broken, okay? You know, it's not like it doesn't mean anything at all, but it's just like you're not going to sit in that funk. Nevertheless, you could laugh, smile, hee hee ha ha all day. They still know that you're heartbroken over this. You could be trying to act like it never happened. You could be trying to act like they don't exist at all. Well, how do you think that's making them feel? All right, we have the King of Wands. Yeah, they're going to take some sort of action here. Double emphasis on masculine energy, all right? They're going to take action here. This person could have Sagittarian, Aries, Capricorn, Libra placements. They know that they hurt you, okay? And guess what? Them hurting you has hurt them. It's all they think about. All they want to do is overcome this. But they know that ultimately the final choice is yours. They can say, I want this with you. I want this with you, until they face turn blue. Like the little girl from the Wonka movie. But it wouldn't matter if you don't want it anymore. If I've broken your heart so much, so bad, that it's no going back. And even though that wasn't my intentions, what your intentions are is not always what's delivered. It's not always how things go. Right? So the star card is healing. Again, fate, destiny, okay? Answered prayers. So this person is trying to keep the faith here, okay? The High Priestess. And again, you know this. You know this person loves you. You know that they weren't just saying it. But your hurt, your pain wants to tell you that they were. Your hurt and pain wants to tell you that they were making it up. That they just wanted sex. You know, and that's not going to resonate with everybody, because a lot of you ain't even been intimate with the person. All right. But maybe they just a little hornball. You know what I'm saying? Maybe they were always saying things that was just like, come on, chill out, you know, or something like that. All right. Child. It says growing in love together. That's how they feel. They feel like the two of you are growing in love together. Okay. Angel number 555, major shifts. Okay, major shifts and changes. This was a really cute reading. I wasn't even expecting all this. I wasn't even expecting all this cuteness. Wait a minute now. This is supposed to be right quick. Hold it up. Wait a minute now. Oh, okay. I guess it's the one. Your love makes me high. I'm addicted to you. Okay, so it's like a natural high, okay? It's a natural high. We have taken better care of myself these days. I appreciate your influence. Okay, our love empowers me to be my greatest version of self. Aww, how cute. All right. True love never dies. Our love grows stronger each day. If it's one thing for sure, two things for certain, they definitely feel like the two of you grow together. Okay. And that's important. All right. So they may not have told you everything that was going on, but they could have dropped hints like that. Like, I want to grow. I want to evolve. You know, they could have, and you like, huh? You're in a whole relationship. How are you not growing and evolving? You know, but it's because they didn't feel like they were with the right person. So they felt stagnant. But whenever they reconnect with you is when they feel like they're growing, okay? I love all of you, especially your flaws and imperfections. They make you you. Didn't I say that? It says something about you are so perfect, right? Yeah, I'm so in love with you. You are so perfect to me. That's how they feel. You could look at yourself and like, oh, my stomach, I'm so bloated right now. They're like, I love that stomach. Let me kiss it. Okay? You're like, I just pooed it. They're like... To others, it might seem so gross, but they love all of you. You know what I'm saying? You might laugh and start snorting, or you laugh extremely loud. And you're like, I'm so sorry. Like, no, carry on. Please laugh. Laugh harder. Snort some more. You know, like, they just love all of you. I admire your confidence. You are beautiful, and you are always on my mind. I have a hard time focusing sometimes. There isn't anyone who could love me the way that you do. Inseparable. Wow. So even though this person knows, you know, that the two of you are in this energy of finding your way through this obstacle, through this challenge, they still want you to know that there is no one else for them but you. All right? No one. Let me see what else is in the back, and then we can wrap it up. Calling you soon. Please answer for me. Aww. So those are the messages that I have here for you at the time. I pray that this helps you. I know it will. If this was your reading or you enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up. And if you have not already, go ahead and subscribe. Peace and ARIES.